After last week's chaotic close to Raw, what will happen tonight? We are live in Memphis, Tennessee for Monday Night Raw. And it appears that we are kicking off this week's episode of Raw with the chairman of the board, Mr. McMahon. There have been fierce speculation all week that Mr. McMahon would be here in Memphis, and that speculation was true. Mr. McMahon has already met with General Manager Triple H prior to the show here tonight, and now the chairman of the board wants to address the WWE Universe. Do I smell a cover-up? It did not sound that simple behind closed doors when Mr. McMahon addressed Triple H. A technical error? Come on! What the hell happened? Well, we are none the wiser to last week's chaos, but tonight we have a return to the ring with a former ally of Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, going one-on-one with the phenomenal AJ Styles. And to add to the chaos of last week, Chris Jericho made his return after his time in Japan, hitting the United States champion Shinsuke Nakamura with a code breaker. We tried to get a word with Jericho last week before he left the arena. He refused, but now we have an official statement from the self-proclaimed best in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. And as you have just seen, a very abrasive Chris Jericho. And I would like to apologise if anybody was offended by Jericho's statement. However, we must now turn our attention to our first matchup here this evening, and it is Women's Championship action, with the former SmackDown Live Women's Champion getting her rematch for the Women's Championship. She did have this rematch a couple of weeks ago, however it was interrupted by Nia Jax. And oh, how circumstances can change in such a short space of time. Because since then, Nia Jax has become the women's champion. And a dominant champion Nia Jax could be. At SummerSlam, Nia Jax dominated Bayley to take the women's championship. And if you recall, prior to that, Nia Jax defeated the very opponent she has tonight, Nikki Bella, to become the #1 contender. And there is a real feeling around the women's locker room of anxiety just how much of a stronghold Nia Jax could have over this division. There is no other woman in the women's division here on Raw that is quite like Nia Jax. Strong, powerful, and as we have seen, dominant. It is a tough task that Nikki Bella has ahead of herself tonight, but if she wants to take the women's championship, she is going to have to defeat Nia Jax. The champion handing over her championship to our official, and the challenger takes a good look. Nikki Bella has tasted women's championship success on SmackDown Live. Can she do the same here on Monday Night Raw? And the referee signals for the bell to get this women's championship match underway, and Nikki Bella quickly on the attack, but Nia Jax still on her feet. And oh, a clubbing blow to the back of the neck, and then a headbutt puts down the challenger early. Well, an explosive start by Nikki Bella. She came out the corner strong, but it didn't even unsettle Nia Jax. And Nia Jax again using that power and an elbow, and that did damage. And I'm not sure how long this one's gonna last, folks. Goodness me! Nia Jax launching Nikki Bella across the ring, and referee, watch the hair please. Nia Jax again, oh my goodness, we almost had takeoff. Nikki Bella being thrown around the ring like she's a rag doll. But Nikki Bella fighting back, the fearless Nikki being shown here tonight on Raw. And a couple of chops stuns the champion. Champion in the corner, Nikki Bella with the monkey flip. You've got to keep on her, Nikki. You cannot pause and wait. Nikki Bella waiting for Nia Jax. I don't think that's wise, but then a clothesline keeping down the champion, a pin. Here we go. Oh, not even a 1 count. And Nia Jax, good God. And Nia Jax is deceptively quick. For a woman her size, with her power, she has the speed as well. Now forcing down Nikki Bella into the corner. And this does not vote well at all for Nikki Bella. She squashes her. And now Nia Jax looking to end this one. Oh, but Nikki with a knee to the midsection puts a halt to the Samoan drop. And forces back Nia Jax once again to that corner. Nia Jax with the reversal, the champion being the aggressor. And Nia Jax, oh God. Every move has such an impact. And Nikki Bella has to find a way to reply. Takes her up, power bomb. And again, dominant. Sheer dominance from the champion. Bayley felt this firsthand at SummerSlam. Nikki Bella has felt this once before, and tonight she feels the dominance again. Nikki Bella now being dragged around the ring. I've never seen a champion control their opponent like Nia Jax has done in this women's division. Picking up Nikki Bella, drops her with the snake eyes, and you just feel like it's only a matter of time. Now the chin lock, almost punishing her opponent at the moment, is Nia Jax. The crowd trying to get behind, trying to rally Nikki, much the same like they did at SummerSlam, and Bayley fought valiantly. She really did. But Nia Jax overpowered the champion on the night. And oh, there you go, a reverse elbow. When Nikki Bella was trying to mount an offense. A chop, and that sends Nikki Bella back. But Nikki Bella now will stand and go toe-to-toe. No, she won't. Pin. 1, 2. Oh, and the schoolboy or the schoolgirl. My word. Oh, but then Nikki Bella telegraphed that. But Nikki managing to get out of the way, and a bulldog. Nikki Bella hanging in there. And Nikki Bella must be careful. Do not make the mistake that Bayley did at SummerSlam. The missile dropkick connects. Pin. 1. Oh my God, she kicked out at 1. Nia Jax just kicked out at 1. And you see Nikki holding her head thinking, what have I got to do? And Nikki Bella now goes for the Dragon Sleeper. Trying to put Nia Jax to sleep. Oh, knee after knee to the head. Oh, the forearm. 1. Only 1? Well, I am in as much shock as Nikki Bella, but Nikki Bella now not letting up. Is she gonna try the Bella Buster? Oh, a knee to the midsection from Nia Jax, and the champion overpowering the challenger again. Nikki Bella gave it her all, but even her all seems not to be enough. As Nia Jax with the Samoan drop, and it is over now. Oh, hold on. Nia Jax, no, not again. Nia Jax. Good God. Not once, but twice. 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax victorious. And this is how she got the job done. Not 1, but 2 Samoan drops. The first probably secured the victory, but the second added insult to injury. Nia Jax, dominant. I get a feeling that I'm going to get used to saying this. Nia Jax retains the Raw Women's Championship here on Monday Night Raw. Who can stop the seemingly unstoppable? The entire women's division has been put on notice. Prepared to be humbled by Nia Jax. Well, next week we have a rematch from the SummerSlam kickoff show where Big Cass defeated the Viper Randy Orton. Will Orton be able to score some revenge? And if he does, will he get it by hitting and RKO. Big Cass versus Randy Orton next week on Raw. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and later on this evening we are still to be joined by John Cena. Yes, John Cena will address the WWE Universe later on tonight. But now we focus on one-on-one singles action as a former ally of the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt, makes his return to Monday Night Raw. Luke Harper, a very dangerous man, now going it alone since he was released from the clutches of the Wyatt family. But he is just as unhinged as ever. And in a way tonight, Luke Harper may be doing the dirty work of his former associate. Because Luke Harper tonight goes one-on-one with a man that Bray Wyatt certainly doesn't see eye to eye with. Because his opponent is the phenomenal AJ Styles. At SummerSlam, AJ Styles defeated Bray Wyatt after weeks of mind games. The phenomenal one, ending the mind games with a phenomenal forearm. It was a hard-fought contest, and I still believe that Bray Wyatt will be watching this match closely to see how it unfolds. So I guess that begs the question, has AJ Styles seen the last of Bray Wyatt? I'm not so sure. Bray Wyatt is not the type of person to forget things lightly. I'm sure he will remember that phenomenal forearm to the face for quite some time. But tonight, AJ Styles must focus on the task at hand, and that task is a very dangerous Luke Harper. Crowd on their feet for this one, and we are all set as the referee signals for the bell to get this match underway, and Luke Harper with a stiff European uppercut to the jaw of AJ Styles, and AJ Styles responds with a stiff punch of his own. AJ Styles, accustomed to that heavy hitting style, he will not back down from anybody, but Luke Harper will put him down. And now Harper again, stiff European uppercut and a clubbing shot to the back. And AJ reeling as he drives the knee into the mat too. Harper aggressive here to start things. And Luke Harper, obviously at one point in time, was a part of that Wyatt family, along with Eric Rowan, we have not seen for some time here on Monday Night Raw. As AJ Styles ends up on the apron, but hung out to dry was Luke Harper across that rope. Crowd on their feet, enjoying this one already. It's been a hard-hitting contest from the offset. Styles perched up there, but oh, he got caught. Oh, but a kick to the chest, forcing Harper back. Hurricane Rana. 1, 2, and Harper kicks out at 2. Luke Harper starting the aggressor with those heavy European uppercuts, but AJ Styles has responded well under pressure. And you can never count out the phenomenal one. Knee to the face by AJ Styles. Went for the chop, but Harper reversed that, and looking for a powerbomb attempt, and AJ Styles fights his way out of it. And And Styles now, oh, look at this. What an exchange. And Styles with the clothesline as well. 1, 2. Oh, and Harper gets the shoulder up. A couple of near falls here early for AJ. The Hurricane Rana. And then those strong style punches. What an exchange that was. Luke Harper, again, being the aggressor all the time is Luke Harper. Oh, he went for the kick, but he missed it. And AJ Styles snaps over Luke Harper and a kick to the back. But, oh, Luke Harper just, it awoke. Luke Harper did that kick to the back. Much like Nia Jax using her power and strength, Luke Harper doing the exact same. Stomp to the back, and I'm sure that Bray Wyatt is enjoying what he's watching, if he is, wherever he watches these sort of things. Not really sure what sort of pastimes Bray Wyatt has, but anyway, back to the action here. And a knee to the face by AJ Styles. He caught the boot of Harper as Harper tried to make a gain. Sends Harper off the ropes. Ducks underneath. Look at the speed of Styles, but he got cut right off with that kick. Goodness me. Styles walked straight into that huge boot on the up. But Styles somehow still fights on, and a smart move from AJ. Focus on those legs to try and stop the deceptively quick Luke Harper. And AJ Styles salutes the fans here in Memphis, Tennessee. The crowd firmly behind the phenomenal one, and that's given time for Luke Harper to get to his feet. A mistake from AJ. And Harper retaliates with a punch, a European uppercut, and a clothesline. God almighty from hell. 1, 2. Yo, we nearly had a huge upset. That could have been huge. That clothesline nearly took the head off of AJ. And a real solid performance for the returning Luke Harper thus far. Taking it to AJ. And AJ ducks underneath. Leapfrog over the top. But Harper again puts the brakes on. AJ Styles trying to turn up the tempo. And Luke Harper brings him back down to earth. Wow. Very impressed with Luke Harper. Since he has seemingly shed the shackles of Bray Wyatt, this is an entirely more intense Luke Harper. And Harper went for the boot. AJ got out the way. And oh, one mistake. And Styles capitalizes. Luke Harper was looking to put Styles away, and now AJ, is he going for it? Styles clash. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles defeats Luke Harper. Well, this is how it went down. Harper looking for that big boot, but Styles took a step backwards, got out the way, and it turned the tables of this match, setting up for the Styles clash. And at this point, it was all but over for the former Wyatt associate. AJ Styles defeats Luke Harper in a hard-fought contest here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The returning Luke Harper pushing AJ Styles to his absolute limit. A great contest. But once again, AJ Styles proves exactly why he is phenomenal. Abigail's Tower? What is Abigail's Tower? I guess we'll find out if AJ Styles accepts the challenge at our next pay-per-view, No Mercy. And next week, Samoa Joe demanded it. He wants one more shot at Finn Balor. Samoa Joe upset with the outcome at SummerSlam, and Triple H granting his wish to face Finn Balor one more time. Next week, it is your main event. Finn Balor takes on Samoa Joe on Raw. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw, and to close the show, we have the franchise, John Cena. John Cena at SummerSlam turned back the years against the hungry Kassius Ohno. Kassius Ohno took John Cena to muddy waters. But as time has told us, when John Cena has to dig deep, he can produce Big Match John. And Big Match John came to the biggest event of the summer. But the question now is, did Kassius Ohno earn the respect of John Cena? Well, John Cena asked for the fans here in Memphis to show the same level of respect which he now has for Kassius Ohno. But it is a mixed bag. The crowd are 50-50 split here when it comes to the hungry Kassius Ohno. And Ohno walks to the ring as confident as ever. It doesn't look like the defeat to John Cena at SummerSlam has knocked him at all. This is going to be interesting to see how Kassius Ohno now feels about John Cena. What a way to close Monday Night Raw. That's a class act right there from Kassius Ohno. Respect given. Oh! Son of a